Happy Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I'm so ahead of the happy Tuesday. Such an embarrassment. Happy Tuesday, each and every one. My God, I'm so rushing ahead. I said happy Wednesday earlier. Excuse me, y'all. But anyway, today is a beautiful day, beautiful Tuesday. Happy to be here on another live. Yesterday I was on and I just had a photo up yesterday. Today we are on, we're gonna engage for a little bit and we'll talk about it. As you see the title here, we're talking about the secret to showing up confident even when you don't feel like it. So we'll talk about that today. And as you can see, I have on my Wake Up and Thrive tee. Yes, y'all. We got Drew in the building, guidance to my people back home. Hey, Drew Ross, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. You're the first one. Thank you so much. Always appreciate that. First, I want to say I have been praying for my people back home in Jamaica that is facing tropical Melissa. We're praying for our country so that God can protect, each and every one. We know it's not easy, especially when it comes down to flooding. I've been looking, y'all, and it's not easy for these countries, especially knowing that the constructions is really different. Um, and the development is really different also. So I'm just praying to God that it doesn't hit them as bad. Um, Drew Ross checking with me. Is my music too high? If it's too high, let me know so I can turn it down. Thank you. Thank you, NW. Yes, I am praying for Jamaica as well. Let me know if my audio is too high. I can turn it down. But today we're focused on the secret to showing up with confidence. Yes, it's too high. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I think we're good. If it's still too high, please let me know. All right, I turn it down. So, y'all, when I opened this live just now, I was like, Happy Wednesday. I was running ahead. I don't know. It just feels like a Wednesday to me for some reason. I don't know why I said it. But anyway, Drew Ross NW, let's check in. How are you feeling today? How is the Tuesday treating you? Let me know. I want to check in to make sure you guys are good. Just is the music okay now? Let me know. How about now? Okay, how about now? Let me know. Can you hear me? Let me know. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, NW. Appreciate you for, because all this time I'm here yapping, 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 and nothing. Okay, is my music okay now? Let me know if my music is okay. I want to make sure that it's not distracting my words or my message today. Today we're focused on the secret to showing up confident even when you don't feel like it. And we're speaking on YouTube, right? I had, like I said, And I was trying to say this, and NW let me know that you were unable to hear me. So anyway, I had a friend that reached out to me yesterday, and I didn't know that friend was um, watching, well, following me on YouTube rather, right? It's still loud? Wow. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I think we're fine now. Let me know if you're fine now. Thank you. All right. So the person asked me yesterday, right? So we were friends on Facebook, and they started to follow me on YouTube, right? And um so I was speaking to the friend yesterday, and they were asking me how did I got this confident on YouTube, and I was, kind of giving them some heads up, little tips here and there, and I said, you know what? Start in January. I know a lot of people may want to start YouTube. And I said to myself, you know what? This is actually a topic that I can focus on today. We can talk about it. Not sure if you're a creator or someone who may want to start YouTube next year or this year, rather. I said, you know what? Let's talk about it, because a lot of people feel like they don't have confidence. And really and truly, like, confidence is there. It's just that we let fear get the best of us all the single time, right? And so I wanted to talk about that today. Before I get into it, just know that um, I'm switching some things up, and I'm trying to make some improvement inside my community. So I will promote a lot of my Wake Up and Thrive. I'll speak more on motivation at times, and I will come out here every now and then and speak on my brand. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that today. We're talking about starting your YouTube channel, how to build your confidence even when you don't feel like you're confident, right? Because the first thing is, um, even if you're scared, right? Like for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. In the very beginning, when I was doing my whole video and stuff like that, I was really nervous, right? Very nervous. Sometimes, like I sweat. Sometimes I feel like I fumble over my words. Sometimes I feel like I'm not saying the right thing. So listen, it's okay to be scared as a creator, as a if you're just starting out, it's as a YouTube creator, right? You're brand new to this. It's okay to feel scared, but the thing is, start anyway. I mean, it's simple. As as though I'm saying it simple, a lot of people don't implement it, right? So just start anyway, even if you don't know anything, even if you feel like your deliverable isn't right, start anyway. Okay? Because here's the thing, everyone's nervous in the first video, and nobody's really going to watch your first video. Let me just put that out there. Nobody's going to watch your first video. Maybe your friends, your family, in the very beginning, you may share your videos, you may tell them, look, da 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 da. And that's okay. It's the beginning of your YouTube journey, right? So the secret is to just press the record, just feel ready. Even though you know you're not ready, even though you know that you're nervous, it doesn't really matter. Just start anyway, because this is practice. This is like the first step for you to, you know, um, getting the feeling of a creator, getting the feeling of delivering, get the feeling of focusing on your key points, getting the feeling of, just overall trying, right? And this is how you're able to get over the fear, because a lot of time we fear putting things out there, we fear starting, right? A lot of people like to give opinion and feedback, but they don't really know how to do it. And that's the thing when it comes down to starting as a creator. You just have to start anyway, even if you're nervous. Okay, so that's one of the first things. I don't want to be all over the video, so I decided to just like write what I have, just so I can, go through it without not feeling like I'm all over the place. Um, Another thing, confidence comes from repetition. A lot of times, y'all, when you do things one time, you will never get it. Food you can. Okay, it's trying to tell me to add. Oh my God. YouTube is something else. YouTube is pushing me to really. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. YouTube is trying to get me to ask questions. Wow. I don't think I want to type that. But anyway, confidence comes from repetition, right? So you may create your very first video and you don't feel like it's popping that much, and that's okay, right? You're still going to create your videos anyway. Like I said, your very first video, nobody may not watch it. So what? You know, the fact that you're putting it out, the fact that you're trying, that's all that matters. So by the time you reach to your second video, your third video, I promise you, you will not feel the same way how you felt on the first video, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like the secret to being confident, you just got to show up anyway. Even though you don't feel like it, even though you're nervous, you know, just still show up, still get your videos out there and still try, okay? The more videos you make is the more natural you sound, you look, you know, you grow with the consistency. And even though, right, you may feel like other people are seeing that you're nervous, I promise you, it's all in your mind, okay? It's all in your mind. A lot of times I thought that when I was creating my videos and I was coming out here, I felt like people knew that I was new to this in the very beginning, but it was on my mind. Nobody really know how long you started YouTube. No one knows how long you've been creating videos anyway. So just stay confident, right? No matter what. Okay? Another thing too, growth hides in consistency, okay? So you want to be consistent. When you're just starting out, you want to try to create as much videos as you can. Even if it's like about 20 to 30 video, just starting out as a creator, that you want to push that out there. Why? Repetition helps to get rid of the fear very quickly, because let me tell you, when fear gets in the way, it messes up our flow, it messes up your mindset, it doesn't motivate you as much. So repetition, being consistent, okay, that helps. But again, start anyway. Doesn't matter how good you are or not, you won't be perfect, right? We're not focusing on perfection when you're starting out. So we just want to show up confident. Even though you may not feel like it, you still want to show up anyway, okay? Another thing is stop aiming to be perfect. And I just said that. We don't want to become perfect, right? You want to give your time, you want to give yourself some time, you want to give yourself some grace to learn, to craft, you know, because within being a creator, you will learn some stuff in the process, right? You're not going to get everything. Like for me as a creator, when I just started out, I didn't really know a lot, right? But repetition and continue creating videos over time, I'm able to, you know, create my thumbnails, know good titling, headline, description, tags, SEO optimization. Like learning about those things were valuable to me. But it did take some time, and for you, it's gonna take time. Now, while I'm doing this video, I see that I don't really have, like, people been coming back and forth, one or two, which is fine. I realize that not every day I'm gonna get a good crowd, and that's fine. The most important thing is that whether no one watch me or not, I'm still gonna come out here and create. I will still continue to be consistent, and I will still continue to create a knowledge base. Why? Because even if no one is here live that is watching it right here, right now, I will have other viewers that will come and watch the replay. So for me, I'm still going to deliver. And that's the thing. A lot of us, sometimes we want this instant gratification. Sometimes I feel like that too. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me and double tap as you're coming in so YouTube could push out this video. I would love for you to support this community. And that's what kills us a lot of time, y'all. Instant gratification. And I have learned that, you know, whether or not, I'm still going to show up. And I'm so happy that it doesn't take anyone to motivate me. It doesn't take anyone to push me, right? I'm instantly self-motivated. No one has to tell me what to do. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. So like today, I know that, okay, I'm supposed to do my live today. My friend that reached out to me yesterday, I said, okay, I know this could be a knowledge base to someone, can help someone to boost your confidence, to come up here, show up and show out when it comes down to being a creator, which is why I'm here. So again, I know someone will watch this replay. I'm not trying to get overly confident, but this is the main reason. If no one is here live, I'm sure about someone that will watch the replay, and I'm grateful. In case if you're here, just know that I am grateful that you are here. You're watching this replay or this live rather, but whichever way, I'm grateful. So the next thing is that nobody connects with perfect, right? Nobody. The thing about life is that life isn't perfect. We all go through some situation in our life. So perfectionists, we don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on how to get started, right? Just start anyway. Even if you feel like you don't have what it takes, you still want to start. For those who just hop in here, go ahead for me and double tap this live stream so YouTube could push it out. Today we're focusing on the secret to become confident even when you don't feel like it. And this is more gearing towards as a creator, start your YouTube channel. I know this year, a lot of people are going to want to start their channel. I figured to just come out here and speak on that today. um so here's the thing, what you got to understand as a creator, people want authenticness, right? So if you come up here, try to be fake, trying to follow everyone, all the masses, they're going to feel it. They will see it. They're going to know it. Okay. So don't mix that too much. Yes, I know you may feel like you don't have what it takes, but you still want to show up anyway. Try to be you no matter what. You don't have to come up here and trying to present a persona knowing that you are not that way. Just be yourself, do the best you can, deliver what you have to deliver, okay? And just stay focused on being consistent, right? Let your authentic self lead your confidence. It will happen over time. It may not happen on the first day, it may not happen on the second day, but gradually as you start to create, it'll be more consistent. And guess what? The nervousness that you may have felt back then will not be there anymore, because one thing with fear, once you start to approach fear by execution, right? Output, right? The thing is, a lot of times we have it in here, but there's no execution, there's no output. So we got to pour it out, right? So even though you may feel nervous, right? You still want to pour out. It may not be perfect. Such is life. Life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. You know how many times I come up here in my life and I fumble over my words? I make mistakes all the single time. Did I let that stop me from coming up here on my live and creating? No. It didn't even stop me from creating my long form videos. So what? We're not perfect. But the thing is, we want to get started, right? So coming up here confident, no one has to really know like that you're nervous or you're sweating. Just come up here and show up anyway. All right. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me and like up this live stream so YouTube could push it out. I would love for you to support this community. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for visiting Wake Up and Thrive with Camz community. I do appreciate you. Just let me know where you're tuning in from. Also, body language tells a story, okay? So if, let's say, prime example, me, I'm fidgeted around and I'm talking and I'm like acting people will know that this is a nervousness. You want to hold your posture together. You want to hold your head up high. You want to present yourself well, right? You want to put a nice little smile on your face. Like, you don't have to be smiling all cheesing and everything, but just be presentable, right? Because body language tells a lot, believe it or not. Sometimes you don't even have to open your mouth. Just body language alone says it all, okay? Happy Tuesday, each and every one. Thank you for tapping in. Go ahead for me and run up those likes for me on this live stream. Today, we're speaking on how to show up confident, even when you don't feel like it as a creator. We're talking about that today, okay? So thank you in advance for being here today. Another thing, y'all, even when physical changes shift your energy and presence on camera, people can see that. That's what I was saying before. So for me, I mean, I know right now I'm speaking to you. You're probably saying, oh, she's just talking to talk, right? But at least I don't look nervous. I'm not nervous. I've been doing this for too long to look nervous, right? To feel nervous, right? So you won't see that through me, right? So the thing is, we just want to show up anyway so we can, repetition. Push elevation. Oh my gosh. YouTube is trying to push me to do this thing. Hold on, y'all. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, it's trying to get me to add a question. I don't think I want to do that today. But thank you for being here and tuning in today. Doesn't matter if I have 0 people, so what? We're still creating, we're still going to deliver today. Because one thing for sure, I'm creating a knowledge base so we can all grow gracefully on YouTube together. You get it? Right. Okay, so the other thing, right? When you sit tall, smile with a purpose, hey, beautiful. How are you? You giving mommy kissy?
Make sure to like and subscribe, guys.
These are my promoters, y'all. My promoters. Hey, Spice Dread, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Go ahead for me and nice up that live stream so we can get YouTube to push it out. How's everything going? Today we're talking about YouTube. We're talking about how to show up confident even when you don't feel like it. We're just talking about that today. So, a lot of times people will know when you're nervous, if when you fumble a lot, when you look like you're, ticky tacky, you're all over the place, that type of thing. But um, as long as you're delivering your message, I feel like you're okay. You know what I mean? I know 2026, we have a lot of people that they usually, I know every quarterly, sometimes people make, they set up their goal, or they may have something that they want to do or aspire to do, or maybe next year they want to, become a creator. I felt like just doing this video today. Well, I said video, this live stream today, so we can all, grow from this and get rid of the nervousness, because I've been hearing it a lot of times. Everybody, oh, I'm nervous to do this. But then I felt like if we're on FaceTime a lot and we're speaking to people all the time, what is it to be nervous about? It's the same concept. Same concept, you know? So here's the thing. As a creator, right, one of the things that we want to strategically focus on, right? We want to focus in on serving, not impressing. We don't want to impress anybody right now, especially when you're brand new as a creator. Let's focus on delivering, right? Quality content, right? It's not so much of the quantity, is the quality. Because when someone finds you, especially when you're brand new as a creator, you don't have a lot of videos up, you want to make sure that you're delivering so that they can come back, right? One thing that you don't want to do is have someone that click your video and never come back. You always want somebody to come back, right? So it's kind of like, like having a store, a restaurant, or you're a chef, first impression, you want to make sure the first thing that you are providing to that person, you're leaving a something, so they something valuable, so they can always come back, right? Or let's say it's your food, right? You're making a dish. You want to make sure that dish you're giving to them, once they finish eating, they said, okay, I'm going back. So so impression, yeah, we could say that is important, but not right now, to be honest. You just want to serve. Keep serving, keep creating videos, one videos after the next, right? And then make sure that you're not all over the place either. Let's say that you're doing fitness. You want to focus on more content within the fitness niche, if that's what you're sticking to. Or let's say you're speaking on life, like lifestyle. So we want to create more videos within that niche, and we want to focus on serving, using different topics, and also make sure you're interacting with your audience. Like that, I'm very heavy on. Y'all know that too. When it comes down to my audience, whether it's my long form videos or it's my live videos, y'all know me. I'm very strong on responding. And I know sometimes y'all probably say, oh my gosh, you respond quickly. So what? I have time now. What's going to happen when I reach 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, or 1 million rather? So right now, I'm just, responding to those that are here with me, who's been rocking with me, because this is how we build a community, right? And I'm not saying when I reach 50,000 K, then I'm gonna stop. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's very important. It's vital for us to interact with our audience so they can always come back. They can feel welcome. We can serve them with quality, right? So those things are important. Yes, the we can impress, but those things aren't so important now. Once you're giving people quality, they will always come back. They will remember you because one thing, you want to stand out, right? And that's a part of being, confident. You want to be consistent, even when you feel like you don't have it all together. You still want to show up. Hey Nina, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Go ahead for me and double tap as you're coming in. Appreciate you, Nina. Thank you. So that is important. Thank you. Same to you, Nina. Yeah, so that is important. Want to focus on serving, okay? When your message, here's the thing, confidence grows when your message matters more than your fear, right? So you speak to help, once you're delivering and people can feel, or people, observe, they observe you, and and once they remember something that is valuable to them, no question asked, they will come back. And I've witnessed that many times for myself. Okay. Another thing is faith over fear. I say this all the single time, a lot of times we have fear and we don't want to approach a certain things, but once we get over the fear of that, it's starting to become a, repetition. Once you start approaching it day by day, make it a habit consistently, right? Here's the thing for me. All right, here's what I started to do, y'all, right? I pray about everything. I'm gonna be honest to you. Thank you, Nina. Appreciate it. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, so for me, I pray about everything, right? The Bible says, for me, I always want to connect to God, right? And I feel like reading my Bible this is how He translates His words to me. This is how He talks to me. And then when I want to reach out to Him, I pray. And when I need things, I pray about it, right? So even when it comes down to my videos, y'all, I know you're probably saying, girl, what's going on with you? Yes, I pray about that too. I pray about my videos. I said, God, please let this video let the right person see this message. Let the right person receive this message, right? Let the right person, grow from this message, right? Because I don't want to say the wrong things to direct or get someone from not like, I just don't want to change the direction, right? So I always pray about the things that I say before I even say it, and I deliver on that, right? So that's just. Nina, thank you so much for being this member. Sorry, y'all. Let me get my music back. Whenever my kids call me, I definitely have to take my calls because I want to make sure that everything is fine. Like, even though I'm doing my life and my life is important, my kids are more important. So, but yes, Nina, thank you for being a member. Appreciate you. I'm looking at my cams. Oh, I'm seeing my names. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, y'all. Please let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? So here's the thing, right? Starting a YouTube channel can be intimidated, okay? It can, because when you create your videos, you are in front of the world. You are delivered, and some things you may say, you can't take it back, right? That's the thing about being a creator. Some things you may have control over, but once you put it out there, you can't take it back, which is why we got to be careful on the information that we put out here. A couple months ago, for me, I had created another channel and I wanted to go into the direction of healing, relationship, and somebody saw my video, and not just that, on my primary page as well. Someone saw a video and they sent it to someone, and there they go, starting to attack me. And I said, you know what? So just be careful, okay? The good thing about me is the fact that I'm a reasonable person, right? I listen, if you have a problem and you say what you say, and I feel like, okay, I can agree to disagree, or even if I don't agree with it, I'm a peaceful person. I want to make peace. Peace is important to me. So I try not to, but here's the thing with the other channel, even though I wanted to keep it within that direction, the algorithm moved it for me. Like, it switches the direction of what I was trying to do. So guess what? I had to just get rid of those others videos and decided to continue with what the algorithm is pushing. Happy Tuesday, Brandon. Blessing to you. How is your Tuesday going, my friend? Thank you so much for tapping in with Wake Up and Thrive with Camz. Appreciate you. Yes, Nina. I see my name. Thank you, Nina. I love it. Brandon says, "Is your family safe on the island with the hurricane?" So I have friends down there that are okay right now. Where they live is more like bricks area, and they live up like the mountain areas. Um, my family, I have not heard anything in terms of any flooding for them, so they're okay. Thank God for that. We're just keeping my finger crossed at this time. I'm praying. We have been praying. My family's here. We are praying for our relative and families back home, but nothing, no impact so far. So thank God for that. Yes, thank God for that. And thank you for asking me that. I really do appreciate that. Okay. How about yourself? Do you have family back home as well, Brandon? And Nina, thank you. Take care. Oh, it's night for you. Okay, get some sleep now, Nina. Bye. Thank you. Okay, so you have fam. How are they doing? Okay, well, I don't want to ask which area they live in, but in the area that they live in, how is it on their side? Because thank God on my side, it was so grateful. Nothing happens. It's just they're having heavy rain, so that's the only thing for right now. But while I was going live last week, I had about two people told me that in their area it was massive. It was a lot of flood. Um, but I don't know what happened. I was hoping that the person can. Oh, Spanish Town. Okay, it's good. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Listen, prayer changes things, okay? So let's continue to lift them up in prayer. And because I was earlier on my live, I was speaking about the development is really different, like as opposed to here, we can't compare it. When the tropical storm hits it, hurricane or whatever that is, when it hits back home hard, it's hard for everything to come back because the development is different, right? So we're just asking God for courage and just trust the process. The Lord said when we pray for something, we do not continue to ask for it. Because when you continue to pray and ask for it, this means that you don't have faith so although I pray, I'm not going to ask for the same thing over and over. I'm just going to leave it and just know that the Lord will. you know, deliver. So, yep. So, how's your Tuesday going so far? I don't know if you answered that earlier. Did you? No, you didn't. Yes. So today we were speaking on about YouTube, getting rid of the fear, showing up confident. Hey, Jam does. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, my brother. Go ahead and thumbs up this live stream so YouTube could push it out. How's your Tuesday going? And thank you for being a part of the welcome. And I'm saying welcome. The Wake Up and Thrive with Camz. It's so close, right? But anyway, listen, so what I was trying to say earlier is that for me, every video that I post, like I'll be praying about my videos. It's that simple. And the reason why I do that, because like I said, I want my video to reach to the right people. And even if it reaches someone that it may not be what they want, but if they receive it, they can receive it in a positive way as opposed to, even though we can't stop that. But I do pray for my community as a whole and just making sure everything is in alignment. Another thing, just trust that your message will reach the right people. No matter what you put out here, we can't serve everyone, right? As a creator, you're not for everyone. Be okay with that. I want you to understand that. Let me say that one more time. As a creator, right? You're not for everyone. And I had to understand that because in the beginning, I'm trying to, I'm trying to create video to make everyone like it. But it's not going to happen. You're going to come across some people that don't want to hear your message or they may not agree. That's okay. You're not for everyone. Jamda says, I'm up to date though. Busy week here. Okay, okay. Well, you said you're up to date. In terms of your lifestyle reality, work and everything, or you're talking about as a content creator? And Jam does. I didn't know you do a lot of comedy. I was checking your stuff out on your TikTok. You're everywhere. I see that we're on Facebook, so we're friends on Facebook, we're friends on TikTok, and we're friends on. Thank you. At least you're one of them that listens, and you're one of them that is a ride and die. I see that. Appreciate you, Jam does. For real, for real. Appreciate that. Because I had told some of you guys to follow me on those other platforms. I've seen about just maybe 3 to 4 people that follows me on those other platforms, which is okay because not everybody likes to be on Facebook, right? And not everybody likes to be on Instagram. So I get it. To be honest with you, I'm not active every day, but on YouTube and Facebook, that is my most two platforms that I'm really actively on just because it's more profitable to me. And I try to stick where it's increasing, because for this long time I've been trying. So anywhere, I can increase, that's where we're at, right? So, and what I was the subject today or the title today that I was talking about is the secret of being confident even when you don't feel like it. As a creator, we want to practice good habits, right? Which is consistency and showing up even when you don't feel like it sometimes, because I always say success don't care about feelings, right? And I say that to myself all the single time when I feel down, when I feel like I don't want to create any content. Um, but sometimes when I put out videos, y'all, best believe I'm motivating myself also, okay? Just know that. Also, I did post a video today. It's called How I'm Doing It All, 4 kids, 9 to 5, full time on YouTube. I would love for you to check out that video as well. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts on it. Drop your feedback. Y'all know me already that I come out here as consistent. And I'm playing my song. So y'all see, is it too much for y'all? Let me know if I'm too much for y'all. Like for real. I dropped a video today. I'm live and my song is playing. Is this part of marketing? Am I too much? Is this attraction marketing? Let me know. You like it, Brandon? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all promotion and marketing. I had motivational minister that told me that my song kept playing in his head. That's what we want, right? I want my community to be familiar and know my song because I'm planning to do big things with it anyway. Just that I don't have the time yet to do it. So, Brandon, have you thought about being a creator, or it's not your thing? Sometimes? Okay, so what's hindering you? If you don't mind me ask, what's hindering you? Let's chat about it. Let's chat about it for a little bit. If you okay with it. If you're not okay, it's fine, okay? I don't want you to feel like I'm putting you on the spot now, but being that I'm speaking about YouTube and how to get over the fear or becoming confident, I figured to just, let's talk about it. Okay, so I am an educator, so I think about it. Okay, yeah, so then that could be your niche, educate independent on your subject, rather, um, yeah. And then also, YouTube is a space now where we can all monetize it. So that's something to really think about. At first, when I started it, I wasn't thinking about no money, to be honest with you. I was just doing it because I love just releasing information. I love talking in front of the camera. And overall, I just love to just deliver. So when I started, it was not about money for me. But as time progressed and my first video, not on this platform, on another channel that I had back then, is no longer monetized. But on that channel, I remember when I did my first video and I left it maybe about 6 months and I didn't care anything about it. And I came back on the channel to find out that my channel was monetized. And guess what? Even though the channel was monetized, because I didn't fill out the AdSense at the time, like I met the qualification, but I wasn't getting paid because my things weren't adding up. Like I didn't fill out everything correctly. But along the way, I started to create more videos and I made a few on it, but that I'm no longer. So that channel was like education as well because I have a background in IT, so I was speaking on career-based stuff. And but since the world is changing, the degrees are changing and stuff like that, I don't feel like I have much interest in it anymore. And I feel like my calling is more on speaking on experience and motivation and stuff like that. So I figured to just stay over here and I like it over here. My only thing though is the fact that I'm rebuilding. I tried to force whatever I was doing here over there, but it didn't work. What is deep? What are you referring to when you say it's deep? Wake wake up and thrive at Camz. Okay, okay. Yeah. So that was like my first encounter with YouTube. Didn't know how powerful the platform was at the time, and I felt like I joke it out most of the time though, because like I said, I wasn't doing it for any money or anything. I just naturally loved it. I think content creation is about balancing passion and endurance. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And here's the thing. Like when you do something and it feels like it's hard for you to do, or it's hard for you to build a habit and to become consistent doing it, that's because there's no passion in it, right? But for someone like me who loves to create videos comes natural to me. I love it. I find time to do it. Sometimes I'll have people will say to me, how do you find time to just create videos in between? And because it's natural. It doesn't feel like a job for me. So this is how I know I can do it, because it doesn't feel like a job. I enjoy editing. Let me tell you, usually when I, like, let's say, when you sit and you relax, you may want to watch TV and enjoy. For me, it's not like that for me. My enjoyment is sitting down and just editing. I'll just edit all day. So it's definitely a passion, so it doesn't feel like a job for me. And a lot of times, like, I have people ask me certain questions. Um, and because I like to troubleshoot and stuff like that, people will call me for answers. So I said, okay, well, if I'm able to create a knowledge base based on giving out information, then might as well I just create videos doing it, right? Put it in a video form. So that's what I have been doing, and I like it. It doesn't, YouTube for me comes easy. The only challenging right now is my live, because by the time I get home from work, sometimes I have after appointments, and I get mad sometimes when I can't come do my live, because I'm so accustomed or conditioned to doing it. But again, I'm a mom. That is first thing for me. So I have to do what I have to do, and then when the time comes, by the time I get home, then my kids, everybody's in the house. And you know how that is. When everybody's in the house, guess what? That's it. So, and listen, sometimes I be want to go inside my closet and shoot a video, but my son, if he doesn't see me for 5 minutes, he's going to come look for me. So I said, we're not going to do that. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. But overall, I'm asking God to bless me. I've been doing this for a long time, and I believe that He will help me to grow this exactly how I want it. But I know such is life. Things just takes time. While some get it quickly, some don't. For me, I feel like anything that I want in life, I have to work very hard for it. I don't know why, but that's just how my life is, and I've come to that realization that this is the pattern of my life. Like, nothing comes easy. Like, I don't get it too easy. I gotta always go. And it's some people, it just comes to them, right? For me, yeah. So, what I'm saying is, for my channel, I gotta come up here, show up, and show out, right? But overall, I love what I'm building up here. I feel happy about it, because I feel like it's been helping a lot of my viewers. Hello, welcome each and every one. For those who are brand new to my community, I would love for you to subscribe if you're brand new to Wake Up and Thrive with Camz. Brandon said purpose-driven work. Yes. And also, yes, it comes with, you gotta have time to put in, especially when you're new to this. It definitely comes with time. I always say this, as a new creator, you got to make sure your first 30 to 40 videos is strategically planned. When I say plan, making sure that it's your topic and your niche, they're all within, like, they're all congruent to each other. So then the algorithm can find a category to nail it in. Because a lot of times when we're new and when you create different videos and different titles, if YouTube can't figure out where to lodge or allocate, your videos, then it's gonna have it all over the place. So I didn't even know this. Now I know this, which is why I'm intentional on how I create my content, right? But that's how this is what I've learned. My first 30 to 40 videos, it has to be planned properly and organized, and using those SEO words, making sure my search engine, making sure the search engine can find my content using the right tags, description, keywords, and making sure, most of all, my headline is congruent. Because the thing is, creating titles that is not searchable doesn't make sense either. It's like you're working for free. And that I didn't want to do anymore. So, yeah. I mean, I've learned a lot, okay? This YouTube streets, I've learned a lot. Yeah. All right, let me play my music a little bit so y'all can vibes off it a little bit. I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes to, let me see here. All right, so we didn't have much people on today. We had Drew Ross that stopped by. Then we have NW, Spice Dread. We had Nina. Nina became a member. Thank you, Nina. Appreciate you as well. And then we have Brandon that is here with me. We had Jamdas also that is here with me as well. So when we getting the song for download, actually, I'd never thought about it that way, but what I can do, I will upload it inside my iTunes library. I could do that. Or I can, is there another way? I'll figure out another way. Yeah. But I'm definitely like using it for promotion. Walking Together Ministry. Hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Are you new here or you've been here? On my live, I know it's my first time seeing you here. So welcome, welcome, and thank you for being a part of the Wake Up and Thrive with Camz. I would love for you to nice up the live stream so you two could push it out. And how is your Tuesday going? I know I just said a lot. Take it easy. Sometimes I can go all in, but let me know if you're new. But my Tuesday is going well. Not complaining. When I started this live, I was like, "Happy Wednesday, y'all." I'm like rushing ahead, but it feels like a Wednesday to me. I know it's Tuesday because I went to work today and I had to date everything. But for some reason, I came on this live and I was like, "Happy Wednesday." I have to split, but great to see. No problem. Appreciate you, Brandon. Always appreciate you for being here and rocking with me, okay? You take care. Be blessed. Be safe. We're praying for each and every one in Jamaica, and we'll catch up, okay? All right. Take care. Yes, yes. All right. So we have about 7 more minutes to be here. I like to give my live 1 hour exactly, y'all. So then, because YouTube have a thing. If I'm half hour, I don't know. I feel like they sabotage my views. But the longer I stay on my live, I feel like it's the more that they push it out. So I have to make sure I'm on this live for 1 hour exactly. Yep. So, um, those who just hop in, go ahead for me. Nice up this live stream so YouTube could push it out. But I always make sure I deliver on my live stream because I do have viewers that come back and they watch the replay, and I want to make sure that they are receiving valuable information and we're not just sitting here just yapping and no deliverable. You know what I mean? So that it's my thing. Walking Together Ministry. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being here. Wake up. Let's see. So who we have here as tap fan? Okay, so we have Brandon. Um, Jam does. Okay, okay. Look at it. Purpose. Wow. It seemed like it finishes. Wake up. So let me just let you know that I'm trying to do some different projects as it relates to my videos. So sometimes you may see some of my videos that is organized in series and episodes. I'm trying something new, so look out for that. I would love for you to check out my video that I dropped today. It's called 4 Kids 9 to 5 YouTube and Still Doing It. Okay? So I would like for you to check that out. Mm-mm. Yep. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Wake up, wake up and thrive at Camz. No one else can. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Go ahead for me and like that live stream. So you took a push it out. I think I see about 9 likes. We need to at least get to 10. Um, I would appreciate you. And how's your Tuesday going, by the way? Wake up and thrive. All right, so we have another few, we have a few more minutes to go, and then that'll be it for today. I want to make sure that I'm showing up as consistent as I am. Even though this life thing has been quite a challenge for me for the last couple of weeks, but I'm getting there. I'm doing much better. Essential. Show up and show out to your full potential. Hello, hello, welcome. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. So for those who, if you end up watching this video to the end, let me know your thoughts on this live, and then also let me know if there's any topic as it relates to YouTube you'd like for me to speak on. I would gladly love to create these videos to help you if you decide you wanted to become a creator. Okay. Just wanted you to know that. I'm here for you despite I'm a small creator, consider myself to be a small creator, but I am growing gracefully, okay? So let's talk about it. Anyway, thank you all for being a part of the Wake Up and Thrive at Camp. I'll see you around, okay? Be blessed. Hopefully, if God's permit, I will see you tomorrow. All right? You take care now.
Chase your goals, break through the ceiling, share that knowledge, spread that healing. Generations watching, learning what we do. This legacy